going on, beautiful people? So Android here, and I just want to do a mini episode of the Road to Rice series here. Let's get straight off the point for the title. Is CARFAX a scam? I don't think CARFAX is a scam. It's the people that use CARFAX for a scam. What am I talking about? I'm talking about my car in general. This thing has a clean CARFAX. If you look at the CARFAX, there's no accident reported or anything like that. You literally think when this is a brand spanking new car. Okay? When you look at the car, you see the telltale signs of an accident. Let me show you what I'm talking about right now. So this is my car, right? This is the front hood. The first thing right off the bat is the headlights. Let me see if I can get both of them in the same shot here. You can see the headlights. So this one is the OEM Sport Edition headlight. You see it's a little fogged up in the inside. It's gray on the inside. That one is a replacement headlight. It's not Toyota, it's not OEM or anything. It's just a regular replacement headlight. You can see how that one is clear on the inside. It's chrome and it's a lot newer than this one. Another thing that gave me a little hint that it has been in a wreck is this grill right here. It doesn't push in. You can see this one is like tilting out a tad bit. If I can even pull it out. That pin that would not go in. Another thing that's a little weird is right here. You see the gap. You can see the rubber here, which is normal. And then when we come in closer and closer, that gap is gone. It is flush. It is sitting flush right now. And then that gap comes back in. So and it doesn't come back in. It's still very small compared to that side. So I know this end has been in a wreck. I do also know that it wasn't a high impact one. The airbags didn't deploy or anything weird like that. I already threw in the ODB2 port scanner thing, whatever. There's no trouble codes that was in the past or the future, or present for that matter. The panel gap on everything is pretty consistent everywhere else. There's no anything weird going on except for that door that was almost broken into on the other side. So whenever you open your hood, it should open up like a little bit, right? So let me show you what happens when I open my hood. I'm going to go ahead and pop it open right now. Right, so that one is supposed to open up the hood slightly. Guys, look at this. Nothing. It's not open. It's just not open. What you have to do is put your fingers, dig it in here between the headlight and then push super hard up. There you go. See, this is how it is supposed to be normally when you open the hood. So that's supposed to pop up that way. And then when we go ahead and open this thing up, where's the latch? Here we go. I can see here that some weird thing has been going on. You can see there's a big scar going down here and then a bunch of little scars down here. And that's from this latch. So I know this side has been in an accident. And now the hood doesn't close correctly. Well, I guess it closes, but not correctly. Another thing to note is the actual headlight unit. You can see here, I don't know if you'll be able to tell. Man, it is hot in this engine bay. Look at that wiring job. I'm sure what had happened was that this wiring actual harness or whatever got ripped or broken or whatever the deal may be. I think it got damaged in some way and they just kind of taped it back together, you know. But I don't see anything else that concerns me. As far as structurally is concerned, I don't see any ripples in the frame. There's no frame damage or anything weird like that. But anyways, that's as far as the physical aspects of the actual structural of the car. Let me go to another feature here. If you look along my hood, you can see some areas of overspray. Now, I don't know if you can pick that up on camera right here. This is like a clear coat and then no clear coat. It's supposed to be matte like this, but this one is shiny. You can see, I don't know if it will pick up on camera, but there's some overspray here. And the reason for that is because, let me see if I can close my hood. I gotta really slam it down. There we go, and then I have to test it out if I can open it like that. The reason why I know it's oversprayed is because this whole hood and the bumper and I think one of these fenders have been repainted. You can tell some signs here. Let me see here. So right here was a, let me see if it'll pick up on camera. Right there used to be a rock chip, okay? That's a little dimple in the paint, and that used to be a rock chip, and what they did was they just painted right over it. They didn't fill in the holes or anything. There's more evidence right here too. As you can see there, that used to be a huge rock pit where the rock hit the thing and then it chipped the paint. What they did is just repaint it over it. They didn't prep it, they didn't sand it down or anything like that. The bumper, and again guys, this car has 90,000 miles. It should have a lot more pitting in here. As you can see, this bumper is repainted too, because you can see the clear coat. There's no scratch, there's no dips or rock chips or anything, and that's about it. I mean, everything else, I'm not seeing anything weird going on. Guys, when you buy a used car, make sure you check this panel gap, like everywhere. You can see here it gets bigger and bigger. Make sure that fits on that side, okay? If you see anything weird going on, make sure you bring it up. You look at the car. Don't just look at the CARFAX, because people can hide that stuff from CARFAX. They can take it to a third-party body shop and hide it from the actual CARFAX. And the dealers know this. The dealers know this, but they won't tell you. I'll make a separate video about dealers and buying a used car and all that jazz and the whole buying car process in another video. But I just wanted to show you this little episode for the Road to Rice series. It's interesting, and guys, you gotta be armed with this knowledge. You gotta know what's going on, and this thing is happening, okay? A lot of people think, oh, killing CARFAX, oh, it's good to go, right? But obviously, you can see this perfect car has a really big mistake going on with it, with this whole front end, okay? Anyways, guys, I just wanted you guys to bring that to attention. Hope you guys liked the video. Hope you guys were informed. Thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.